Have you ever wondered what it truly means to live unapologetically? In a world where everyone's opinions can shape our self-image, what if the secret to true freedom lies in embracing who you are, no matter what others think? Today, we're diving into the timeless philosophy of Stoicism to learn how living unapologetically can transform your life. Stick around, because this ancient wisdom may just be the key to unlocking your fullest potential. Welcome, everyone. In today's video, we're exploring the powerful concept of being yourself unapologetically through the lens of Stoicism. If you've ever felt pressured to conform, seek validation, or hold back who you truly are, you're not alone. But what if I told you that the ancient Stoic philosophers have some of the best advice for how to live authentically and embrace your true self without regret or fear? We're going to break this down into practical steps with real-world examples to help you become the unapologetic version of yourself. So, why should you care? Simple. Your happiness, your success, and your inner peace depend on living life on your terms. And Stoicism gives you the tools to do just that. Let's dive in. Section 1. Embrace what you can control. Let go of what you can't. The Stoics believed in focusing only on what is within our control, our thoughts, actions, and responses. Everything else, external circumstances or other people's opinions, are outside of our influence. Think about a time you felt judged or criticized by others. How did you respond? Did you react defensively, or did you stand firm in your beliefs? When you live unapologetically, you accept that others' opinions are beyond your control and shouldn't sway you from being yourself. Understanding the boundaries of what you can control is foundational to living authentically. Now that we've laid the groundwork, let's talk about how to cultivate inner strength and resilience in the face of external pressures. Section 2. The power of self-reflection and self-awareness. Self-awareness is a key tenet of Stoic philosophy. By reflecting on our actions, beliefs, and desires, we can align ourselves with what is true to us rather than what society expects of us. Imagine you're holding a mirror up to your life. Are you reflecting the person you truly are, or are you wearing a mask to fit in? Marcus Aurelius, one of Stoicism's most renowned figures, often wrote in his journal, reminding himself to stay true to his principles and avoid acting out of self-interest. Cultivating this self-awareness is an ongoing practice. Now that you know who you are, how do you face the world unapologetically? That brings us to our next section. Section 3. Living with purpose and integrity. Aligning actions with values. To live unapologetically means to act in alignment with your core values, even when it's difficult or unpopular. It's about being true to your purpose, regardless of external influences. Let's say you're offered a promotion at work that requires you to compromise on your ethics. Would you take the promotion just for status, or would you stand firm in your values and turn it down? For Stoics, living with integrity means always acting in accordance with your principles, even in the face of temptation. Living with integrity requires making tough choices, but it also leads to a deeper sense of self-respect and fulfillment. But what if, along the way, you encounter differing opinions or criticisms? Stoicism has insights for this as well. Section 4. The role of criticism and rejection in the unapologetic life. Some might say that living unapologetically means rejecting criticism and feedback altogether. But is this true? While Stoicism encourages us to remain indifferent to unwarranted criticism, it also teaches us to embrace constructive feedback that helps us grow. How do you handle rejection or criticism in your life? Do you take it personally, or do you use it as an opportunity for self-improvement? It's important to differentiate between criticism that's meant to help you grow and criticism that comes from ignorance or negativity. Stoicism invites us to see criticism not as an attack, but as a reflection of someone else's perspective. In the words of Epictetus, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. By practicing this, you become unshaken in your self-worth and beliefs. Section 5. The importance of resilience in living unapologetically. Resilience is a cornerstone of Stoic philosophy. The Stoics believed that life would present us with obstacles, but the true test is in how we respond. Resilience isn't just about bouncing back from hardship, but also about staying true to who we are, even in the face of adversity. The Stoic sage remains unshaken, understanding that setbacks are temporary and that inner strength comes from accepting challenges with grace. Think about a time you faced a major failure or rejection. Did you let it define you, or did you rise again, learning and evolving from the experience? For instance, Thomas Edison, despite failing thousands of times in his invention process, famously said, "I have not failed. I've just found 10,000 ways that won't work." That resilience is what allowed him to succeed in the end. Building resilience requires a mindset shift from seeing challenges as roadblocks to viewing them as opportunities to grow. But resilience alone is not enough. Let's now explore how embracing discomfort can play a crucial role in this journey. Section 6. Embracing discomfort as a path to growth. Stoicism teaches that discomfort is a natural part of life and should not be avoided. The idea of voluntarily embracing discomfort, whether it's physical, mental, or emotional, is central to strengthening our willpower and living unapologetically. By stepping outside of our comfort zone, we develop endurance and resilience, and we learn to face life's challenges without fear or hesitation. Imagine you're running a marathon. At first, the pain might be unbearable, but with every step you take, your body adjusts and the discomfort becomes more manageable. The same applies to life. Whether it's having a difficult conversation with someone, pushing through a tough work project, or standing firm in your beliefs, the discomfort is temporary, but the growth is long-lasting. The Stoics understood that by accepting and seeking out discomfort, we prepare ourselves for the harder challenges that life will inevitably throw our way. And while embracing discomfort is important, it's equally crucial to understand how to avoid unnecessary suffering, which brings us to our next point. Section 7. The art of avoiding unnecessary suffering. While Stoicism teaches us to embrace discomfort, it also emphasizes the importance of avoiding unnecessary suffering. Not all pain is useful, and not all challenges are worth pursuing. The Stoics teach us to differentiate between what's worth our energy and what's not. By focusing on things that are truly within our control and letting go of the rest, we prevent ourselves from needlessly suffering over things that ultimately don't matter. Have you ever obsessed over a small mistake or held a grudge against someone who hurt you? The Stoics encourage us to release that kind of unnecessary suffering. It's like carrying around a heavy backpack that only weighs you down. Once you let go of that burden, you feel lighter, freer, and more focused on the present moment. Avoiding unnecessary suffering doesn't mean we should shy away from challenges. It means we should focus our energy on what matters most and stop wasting it on things outside of our control. Now, let's move into the next section and discuss the power of simplicity. Section 8. The power of simplicity in living unapologetically. One of the central tenets of Stoic philosophy is the value of simplicity. In a world full of distractions, material desires, and societal pressures, Stoicism advocates for a minimalist approach to life. By simplifying our lives, focusing on what truly matters, cutting out the noise, and shedding the unnecessary, we make space for what brings us true happiness and fulfillment. Think of a cluttered room filled with old, unused items. It's hard to move freely in such a space, and your mind can feel just as crowded. But imagine clearing that room, organizing it, and only keeping the items that truly serve you. Suddenly, you have room to breathe. The same concept applies to your life. By embracing simplicity, you make room for inner peace and clarity. Embracing simplicity isn't about deprivation. It's about focusing on quality over quantity. It allows you to live with intention and authenticity. Now, let's explore the role of acceptance in living unapologetically. Section 9. The power of acceptance in overcoming fear and doubt. Acceptance is a critical part of living unapologetically. The Stoics teach us that, instead of resisting the inevitable, we should accept it. Fear, doubt, and uncertainty are natural parts of the human experience. But by accepting them, we disempower them. When we accept ourselves, flaws and all, we eliminate the fear of judgment or failure that often holds us back from being our true selves. Have you ever avoided pursuing a dream or goal because you were afraid of failure or judgment? The Stoics would tell you that such fears are natural, but should not control your actions. Take Seneca, for example, who faced constant political danger and personal loss, but continued to live in alignment with his Stoic values. His acceptance of life's uncertainties allowed him to live with purpose and integrity, regardless of external circumstances. Acceptance doesn't mean passivity. It means acknowledging reality and still choosing to act in a way that aligns with your true self. Now, let's look at how practicing gratitude can reinforce your unapologetic life. Section 10. Gratitude as a catalyst for unapologetic living. Gratitude, a powerful Stoic practice, allows us to shift our focus from what's lacking to what we have. The Stoics taught that a life full of gratitude is one that is content with the present moment and free from the need for external validation. By practicing daily gratitude, we cultivate a mindset of abundance and self-sufficiency, which supports living unapologetically. Think about a day when everything seemed to go wrong: a missed meeting, a frustrating argument, or unexpected setbacks. It's easy to focus on the negative, but what if you took a moment to reflect on what you're grateful for? Even in difficult times, there are always things to appreciate: health, relationships, personal growth, or even just the opportunity to keep going. Gratitude reorients our focus toward what truly matters. It encourages us to appreciate our own journey, making it easier to live authentically and unapologetically. By embracing gratitude, we find strength, resilience, and clarity on our path. To sum up, the path to living unapologetically starts with recognizing what you can control and what you can't. Through self-reflection, you begin to know yourself better, and through integrity, you align your actions with your values. And when faced with criticism, you can use it as a stepping stone to further grow and stay true to yourself. Remember, the Stoics were not about avoiding challenges, they were about embracing them with resilience and purpose. By adopting this mindset, you can live a life that's true to who you are, free from the chains of societal expectations. So, what will you do today to start living unapologetically? I want to hear your thoughts. Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more insights on Stoic wisdom and how to apply it to everyday life. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, because the unapologetic life starts now. Living unapologetically isn't about being arrogant or dismissive of others. It's about accepting yourself, embracing your values, and living authentically, even when the world might try to tell you otherwise. Be the best version of yourself unapologetically and with pride. Like, comment, and subscribe for more inspiring content. Let's build a community of unapologetic thinkers. Share your journey with us. Until next time, remember, you're already enough.